This is the last section for Chapter 2, and we're talking about measures of central tendency. Now, as we look down these words on the left-hand side, mean, mode, median, range, these are words that we've been dealing with probably since 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th grade consistently. And as we reconsider these, we really want to make sure that we have a solid understanding of each of these ideas. So, as we begin, let's just talk about what we're dealing with. The most important idea of the entire section is the mean. And whenever you see the word mean, that represents the average of the numbers. To find the average of a bunch of numbers, you merely add them up and divide by that total number of items. So, we're going to come back to these other lines in a sec. But for right now, let's take a look down here at our first question. We're asked to find the mean of these 5 numbers. So, what we're going to do is we're going to add them up. So 46 plus 34 plus 46 plus 36 plus 38 divided by 5. And this is going to be the mean. So take out your calculators, and we're going to add these up. So as we add these up, let's just take a look. We have 46 plus 34 plus 46. If you're not doing this on your own, get your calculators out and do this with me. So our total is 200. Very convenient. Isn't it amazing how it just happens to be 200? So 200 divided by 5. Obviously you can probably do that in your head. That's 40. So very simply, the mean of our 5 numbers is 40. So let's put that over here in our blank. Next, we're asked to find the median. The median of a bunch of numbers is the middle number when they are arranged in order. So, the middle value when the numbers are arranged in order. If there's an even number of items, we take the average of the 2 middle ones. So let's write these numbers in order. The lowest one is 34. Next we have 36, then 38, then 46, and 46. So we check off the 2 outside ones, check off the 2 inside ones, we're left with 38, and so 38, since it's the middle number, is the median. The mode, as we look at our definitions in the top, is the one that happens the most often. We could have one number that's the mode, 2 numbers that's the mode, or there might not be a mode at all, in which case you would write none. In this case, the number that happens the most often is 46. Lastly, the range is found the difference between the greatest number and the least number. In our case, the greatest number is 46, the least number is 34, and so that difference is 12. So the range of our numbers is 12. Now let's look at the next question. Normally what we would do was we would take and represent the average ages of 5 people in the room. So we're going to do the average ages of the 5 people who are sitting the closest to me right now. First of all, we're going to take the youngest person, my daughter Jessica. Jessica, how old are you?
11.
Jessica's 11. The next oldest is my son Stephen. You may know him, he's a sophomore. Stephen, how old are you?
15.
He's 15. Going up from there, we have my son Kent. Kent right now is 17. Sitting next to Kent is Weedy. Weedy also is 17. And then my age is 47. So here's our set of numbers that we're going to work with to find our mean, median, mode, range, and ages of all these different ones. So first let's find the average age in the room where we are right now. So to do that, we're going to add up these 5 numbers. So we add up our 5 numbers, and we're going to divide that by 5. So I'm going to take my calculator, and we're going to say 11 plus 15 plus 17 twice plus 47. 107 is the total. We're going to divide that by 5, and it looks like the average age in the room is 21 years and 4/10. So that's the average age. So If someone went to school the next day and said, what's the average age of the people in your room? They could say 21 years old. Now, would that be a good representation of the people in the room? I'm hoping you would probably say no. One age in this group is certainly throwing all the other ages way, way, way off. And that obviously is my age because it's far and above of all the other ones. So, the mean, the average, is not always the best representation of a group of numbers. All right, now let's look at the median. I've written them in order, and so the median is very simple. It's the middle one, and in this case, it's 17. Which one happens the most often? Once again, it's 17. But then the range is very telltale in terms of what kind of numbers we have, because our range is 47 minus 11, or 36. So hopefully you can see that sometimes the best representation of a number is the mean and the average, and other times it's not a good representation, as in example 2.